Welcome to Habitat Zero, my peaceful little colony inhabited by only biorobots. 59 robots currently reside in this lovely little colony. But I can't help but think, is this what I want? No, I want more. I want an army of biorobots. I want to build so many robots that I can literally infiltrate other colonies, take over this planet. I'm gonna build a megadome, but I'm not gonna stop there. I'm gonna build 2 megadomes, 3 megadomes, until I have the largest army of biorobots you have ever seen before. Welcome to Habitat Zero. Alright, let's talk about the goal for this video. I am going to take this small biorobot only colony I have here, and I'm going to transform this into something absolutely insane. I was getting a little bit bored doing this little playthrough, I'm not going to lie. I made a no humans challenge where I created this colony with absolutely no help from any humans, but I just wanted something bigger. And as you may have caught on in the intro, we are going to mass produce biorobots just to break the game's limits to see exactly what we can do. So apparently there's no limit to how many colonists you can have. The only limit is basically what your computer can hold or, handle. I have no idea. I don't have like a set goal of how many colonists I want to achieve, but I will say we are going to mass produce these things. So we are going to have quite a bit of robots, hopefully, if everything goes smoothly. I mean, I guess something crazy could happen and ultimately our colony will fail, but hopefully that is not the case. So I do have a Megadome prefab available to use, and I would like to place this relatively soon because my current domes are a little full. So I'm going to place this train station, and we are going to build a train track to where I want to place the Megadome. I'm going to be a little bit smart. We're not just mass placing domes here. I still need to play it smart, because I want this to succeed, so I'm not just going to throw domes down anywhere. We are going to plan at least somewhat ahead of time. So I found this nice little spot over here with 2 rare metal deposits that hopefully will come useful. And then there's also some water. I like building my domes next to water because obviously you need water, and I hate just dragging pipes across the map to my dome. So I like building next to the water supplies. So somewhere over here, I'm going to place it. I just don't know where yet. Okay, so I've decided to build it right where these rocks are. So I kind of got to get rid of these rocks. And then I got to also steal some drones over here. We got 30 drones on this drone hub. So I'm going to steal a few of those. And we're going to get the RC commander over here to build this drone hub over here. It is... It's going to be difficult because there's literally nothing over here. I'm hoping this train track will bring a lot of the resources over and kind of help me out there, but it's basically like starting completely over. What is this? This is not what I wanted. I wanted the, there we go, the dumping site. I don't know what that was. That was a giant rock. Let me get rid of that. Well, that just, hold on, that just made like a weird bump in the terrain now. What in the world? I meant to place this dumping site, dang it. I don't think you guys are ready for what you're about to see. The absolute beauty, the absolute massive dome, the mega dome is finally placed. That is where it's going. This is its forever home right there. And I think it's a pretty good spot. I think it's a good spot. Our next biggest building is this medium dome. That's all I have unlocked right now. I need to unlock some more domes. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of research points, so that's going to be one of our priorities in that megadome is getting a lot of research, and yeah, we're gonna have to figure it out because all of my stuff are over here, and I need to kind of like transfer all of this over to the nice megadome, which is way over here. But I think this train station, I think the old train station is going to help us out here, hopefully. Oh my god, there's so much room for activities in this thing. Look at this. I mean, that's like, I don't know, 20 spots? 20 nice land slots there. That's awesome. I don't even know where to begin with this thing. I mean, honestly, where do you begin in this dome? Oh, shoot, we need power to this thing. We need power, we need water, we need oxygen, we need it all. Don't ask me why a robot needs oxygen, okay? I've asked myself that about 30 times in this playthrough, And I'm going to ask myself that again another 30 times, but they need it. Now, this looks like something that's going to help us out. 20% less resources when building a building. Yes, let's put that up. 15,000. Oh my god, I need 15,000 research points for that? What is going on here? That is, I feel like inflation has hit an all-time high here on Mars. That's absolutely ridiculous. I totally forgot I researched this thing. Arcology. 32 living space in this thing. This does require 4 polymer though. Oh my god, that is a lot of polymer. The dome requires 5. This thing's gonna require 4. But this is the only spiral that fits this playthrough, is this one. That, at least that I have anyways. I'm definitely building that. We're definitely gonna build that. 32 spots for a colonist. That's gonna be pretty nice. That's 32 robots we can throw in there. So I'm gonna build that probably first. We need more resources over here though, because I cannot place anything until we get some resources over here. These drones need to move faster. All right, we got some issues going on with a few colonists here. I'm not too sure why. Let's take a look at Marvin here. Couldn't visit a medical facility. He worked outside the dome. He's dehydrated, freezing, and suffocating. Okay, well, those issues were because the power went out for like 5 seconds. It's definitely not something to be complaining about there, Marvin. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, he's severely stressed and he can't live like this anymore. Oh my goodness, the man's having second thoughts about life apparently. He is stressed to no end. Oh my goodness. Hang in there, Marvin. You can do it, buddy. We believe in you. I definitely cannot afford to lose any colonists, but I don't know. There's a few of them that are just like super down in the dumps for some reason. Hopefully he can manage to pull through there. I don't know what else I can do for him. I'm also trying to figure out this train over here. I have no idea how this thing works. I've never used this before. I tell you what, this train is way more complicated than it needs to be. I can't figure this thing out for the life of me. I've made 2 trains, but I can only assign 1 train to this. From what I can tell, I can't assign the other train to it. So we have 1 train. The little buggy there is full of resources, but it's just like, it's not even dropping the resources off. It's just like going back and forth with a full buggy. So, I don't know. I guess I'll figure this thing out as we go. We got the spiral going up. That's going to give at least some space for some robots to come in here. And I need those robots to give me more research. So I'm going to make this little spot here. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Look at that. That's... Unfortunately, I don't have the larger research, I don't know what it's called, research lab, the larger version of it unlocked yet, so we're just going to do with those 3 tiny ones. What can I put in here? Like, what are these little decor things? Where do these go? Oh, they go outside the dome. Oh, well, that's stupid. I need to find something. I'm going to put like a little park here or something to keep some of these guys a little bit satisfied, because a few of them are just getting a little grumpy because they don't have some comfort. Yeah, let's put this nice little fountain here. I think that's going to be good. Mr. Han Mercury is a very unhappy camper. He has literally 0 comfort right now. He's mad that the service building was closed, unprepared meals, and that's basically it, which I don't really... These are open. I don't know. Are these open? Well, this one's not active during the day, so that probably was why that wasn't working. But I don't want to do like night shifts, because then the people working the night shifts are going to get upset at me. So I don't know, maybe I don't have enough diners or enough grocers for these people. Here's R2-D2. He's unhappy as well. What is wrong with R2-D2? Okay, he was freezing and suffocating for a little bit. Listen, that was so last soul, okay? That was a whole soul ago. You need to move on. Yeah, maybe I just need more service buildings in here. I mean, this dome is pretty crowded, so... I do not want to hear any of these guys complaining anymore. I just gave them a small art store. We added a nice little gym for them to work out at, and then I'm going to add another diner as well. I think I'm going to put it probably right here. It's probably the best spot. So they got 2 diners, a grocer, a small art store, which is definitely going to be costly in resources, and then a gym. I mean, there's literally nothing more that you can complain about. I don't want to use that space. I want to save that space in case I got to add another valuable place. But this dome over here, like, they're not even complaining over here, and there's literally nothing in this dome, so I don't know why they're complaining in the other one. That's kind of weird.
A colonist just
A
snapped.
mental breakdown. A colonist just snapped. Albedo Cassini has reached critically low sanity. Provide operational healthcare buildings in the domes to avoid heavy workload. I literally have a medical building. I mean, it is a small one. He's currently visiting the air gym. Why are you so stressed, bro? I mean, there is a medical building. Maybe they just want a bigger one. I don't know. Maybe, I mean, I could build... Where's it at? Where is it at? Medical post. We could build... That one can do 6 visitors. This one does 15 visitors. I mean, I can't imagine there's more than 6 colonists visiting the medical facility all at the same time. But I guess I'll build another one. All right, I think I could start moving some people in this dome. I need to turn off this research lab. And we need to get these guys. I don't know how I'm going to get them over there, though. They're quarantined at the moment, so I'm going to unquarantine that. I need to get some of these guys over there to the dome and start giving me some research points. I just got to figure a way to get them over here. I mean, they should just take this train, I would imagine. I hope they don't try to walk over here because they will most definitely die. I have had that happen. How do I get them to go in the train, though? I did make a small error when building this train station. Apparently, this dome is too far away from the train station to actually use it, so none of these colonists are actually going to be able to get to the new dome. I don't want to, like, rebuild the train station. I could rebuild it to have it, like, closer to both domes, but I think what I'm going to do instead, you can see I added a building here, a living complex in this dome, and then I'm going to, like, transfer them from the basic dome into the barrel dome, and then from the barrel dome, they can use the train station. Oh no, Marvin didn't make it. Marvin had a breakdown. Marvin Mercury is apparently having voices in his head. He's freaking out about all of the machines surrounding him. The senseless, soulless machines, as he says, which I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but Marvin, buddy, you are indeed a machine. He is, however, threatening to destroy our hub, or we can save Marvin, and, sorry, buddy. Oh, no, Marvin died.
Council session open.
I had to do it. Marvin only cost me 5 metal to make. The drone hub costs way more than that. Oh, no, Marvin Mercury has died. He didn't make it. I told him he needed to pull through, and he did not pull through. That is unfortunate. It had to be done, though. I couldn't let him destroy the hub. The hub costs way more than what Marvin cost. I don't know. Maybe there's only a few. There's not like a terrible amount of... What is this guy? Highlighted in red. He is a renegade who will cause trouble unless countered by security stations. Interesting. Well, hopefully he doesn't give us any issues, but... Yeah, these robots, they are full of drama, I tell you what. Alright, I'm placing another drone assembler. I'm not going too crazy here, but I'm placing this one next to the Megadome. That way, I'm just having a little bit of trouble getting these guys to actually come to the Megadome. They're not really caring too much about the train. I have had a few come in here. We got 9 colonists in the Megadome right now, but I just kind of want to make it a little bit easier. So we're going to put this down, and then they can just easily kind of walk in here. But, yeah, we definitely gotta... I've added a few more buildings, but there's just so much space in this dome. Let's pump this up. We don't have metals over here, though. Oh, shoot. We're gonna figure a way to get metals over here. Our first mission as an army is going to commence. I've been waiting to do this for a while now. I have security guards. We're gonna steal some technology from the Church of the New Ark. Don't let me down, boys. Give me something good. We gotta build this army up so we can just constantly do these. I'm gonna need more rockets now that I think about it. That's a problem for the future, though. Hopefully they come back successful. I don't know. I've never done a covert op, but we're gonna do plenty of them. It's a success. We stole Mars crowdfunding. That's probably one of the most worthless techs you could have stolen. I don't even see that on here. I think they just stole money. I think that's all they stole. I mean, I guess that's not bad, but we're not relying on money in this colony. We're just relying on our good old hard-working robot machine selves. Nothing else, so that's all right. That's all right. That's definitely a good hit to the enemy, though, so we'll take it. We're gonna gear up for the next mission, I guess. Here we go. I was looking for this research. The Martian of Institute of Science. I definitely just butchered that. That's what I was looking for, though. I need to upgrade those research labs I got because the Martian one is going to be a little bit better. Yeah, I knew this was going to happen. This Apollo Rigel has died of suffocation because this stupid robot thought he was going to run his way all the way to the big dome from the smaller domes. This entire distance he decided to run. It ended up suffocating. When there's literally a perfectly good train right here that he could have taken to get to this dome. I don't understand the algorithm in this game, why the colonists think that they can just walk from a certain distance. Like, if it's out of range, they shouldn't even be able to walk that far. That's absolutely ridiculous. I have a feeling that's not going to be the first death either. It happens every single time. Every time. Houston, we have a problem. I have somehow allowed myself to get down to 1 metal remaining. I didn't even realize I was running low on metal. I've just been mass producing robots, which cost 5 metal each, and I apparently used all of my metals. So, the transporter is not collecting metal fast enough. I definitely need to figure something out here. Oh my goodness. Like, I need to repair these buildings, too. This takes metal, doesn't it? Yeah. We're running out of metal. We need metal. We can't even repair some of these buildings. There's a lot of polymer down here. I don't see a whole lot of metal. I need to get my hand on more transporters. More transporters and something... Well, we do have 115 metal stored in the drone assembler. How much metal do we have? Okay, that's where all my metal went. It's literally all stored inside the assembler, so I'm going to take some of these out in the meantime, but I definitely need to figure a way to get more metal. Otherwise, this could get pretty bad. Yeah, this is what I need right here. Rover Command AI. I need to focus this. This allows the automated mode for a explorer, but also the transporter, so that basically tells me that the transporter is going to be collecting metal on its own, and I don't have to keep, like, looking at it and telling it what to do, which is what I'm currently doing. That way, we're just constantly getting metals in, at least from the transporter. There appears to be a enormous alien megastructure that has appeared above the colony. What? I have no idea what this is. What is this? Maintain vigil and inform me immediately. Okay, what is going on? An alien... What is this thing? Oh, that does not look good. This does not look good. Okay, we might be going to war sooner than I thought, only with aliens, apparently. I didn't even know this was a thing. Wow, we literally have no food over here in either one of these domes. Well, this is about to finish up, so at least our colonists aren't going to starve. We're about to get 67 food from this ranch, but this ranch also needs some metal for maintenance because we're also running low on metal. Oh my god, this happened so quickly, I don't even know what's going on. Alright, well, I got a second ranch going now because I'm trying to resolve this food crisis. So I deleted the farm. The farm was collecting seeds. We don't need seeds anymore. I don't plan on terraforming this. I want to mass produce robots. That's my focus. So we got 2 ranches over there. What does this say? This thing is making me super nervous though. Like, nothing's happening. It's just there. I don't know. Something is going to happen here momentarily. It's just a matter of time before that goes off. I don't know what to expect. There's not much I could do to, like, prep myself for it because I have no idea what it does. So, yeah. I gotta worry about this food situation, though. I don't want my colonists to starve. Over here, we got 3 ranches, so they got plenty of food over here. I guess the train, for whatever reason, is not transporting food like it should be. Probably should not be doing this because we obviously don't have an abundance of metals at the ready, but I'm building another assembler because we need more robots. We're at 132 robots. I need more. That's not going to cut it. We need more robots. War has already begun, I'll tell you that. I am constantly going to be sending off my 1 rocket here to steal technology from the other colonies. It's gonna benefit me, but hopefully we don't get caught. I don't know if we can get caught. We haven't got caught yet. I'm just gonna continuously send that rocket. We got almost 2,000 fuel that I can have at the ready. So I'm just gonna relaunch that ship every single chance I get. and we're just gonna steal from the other colonies. Man, this thing is making me nervous. What does this do? Uh-oh. 5 electronics have been stolen. We got renegades in the colony. They stole 5. What? There's not even 5 electronics in this dome. How would they have stolen 5 electronics? Apparently, I gotta build a security post in here because we got some troublemakers. Alright, it's been like over 10 souls since this thing has arrived, and it just gives us more suspense. Apparently, there's voices in our colonists' heads. The monolith is speaking to them. That is all we get. That's all the information I have for you. I don't know what this means exactly. I don't know if, like, they're gonna lose more sanity than they already are, or what. Nothing is saying anything about the aliens speaking to them. Let me see. This dude's just mad about a service building, a travel time penalty. Man, this guy's got a lot of issues going on. But I don't see anything about aliens getting in their head, so who knows? Oh no, this was a good colonist too. He had the workaholic trait and basically committed suicide. I mean, he died of suffocation, but it's suicide because it's his own stupidity for trying to walk this far of a distance to get to the other dome for whatever reason. Oh, hold on, I got another message.
Times of challenge are upon us. We are chosen to represent all humans and face the trials of the monolith.
What is this?
If we prove worthy, we will be rewarded. But if we fail...
Well, that doesn't sound good. So the aliens are going to test us with some trials. They're going to offer anomalies with limited duration. When analyzed, they will reward you for your efforts. Okay. So that's the trial? Is the trial is offering anomalies? Interesting. Well, I'm all for some anomalies. It sounds pretty good to me. All right, this worked. This little outdoor habitat. I mentioned this in one of my previous videos. I wasn't sure if this was going to allow me to build the extractor, but it does. So we can build that metal extractor without having to have a dome near it, which is super nice because I need metal. Every single biorobot that I am constantly crafting costs 5 metals, and then obviously all of the other things in the colony that needs maintenance and whatnot also costs metal. We're up to 173 colonists, but that's not enough. I need more metal. So hopefully that helps us out a little bit in that situation. We do have another metal one over here, which is a little bit out of reach of our drone hub, unfortunately. So I'm not sure how I'm going to get access to that one unless I build another drone hub. But I might need to get that as well. This has to be the most ridiculous event ever. A holy dome. Basically, my religious robots want me to pick between either them or the non-religious people to have morale. This is like a lose-lose situation no matter what I pick. I think we'll just support the religious people. I don't know what to pick here. Like, this one down here gives everybody 0 comfort. Like, this is a lose-lose no matter what I pick. Got another covert ops going on, stealing some technologies. We've gotten a few technologies stolen so far. Nothing too good, though. I have realized that it's stealing the lower tier technologies that I haven't researched yet. So it's kind of like working its way down and then up. So nothing good yet, but it's still pretty funny. I also need to do something with this fuel storage. I'm going to put down this automated fuel storage. These do require machine parts, so I don't want to overdo too many of those, but we just got an abundance of fuel that it just looks a little goofy with all of these here. So I'm going to delete all these and have it transferred over to the automated. All right, we got a bit of an issue here. The water extractor has no more water in it, so I'm having to build another one over here. This is the next closest depot I have. Why is this transporter... Oh, it's because it's automated. It keeps storing the metal I tell it to collect. There's an issue with this, though. I don't have any metal. I have 26 metal, and it's all... I don't know where it is. I have no idea where my metal is, so I'm in a little bit of a crisis. We have no water, and I can't really build this at the moment. I gotta find some metal. I know there's, like, some metal laying around here somewhere. I remember there being metal over here somewhere. Where is it? There it is, right there. That's 10 metal. Wow. Yeah, that'll do it. Ion storm clouds target your colony and disable all out-of-dome buildings in their radius. Create redundant systems to circumvent the ion storm clouds. What? What is... So they're like attacking our colony here? With storm clouds. What does this do?
Ion storm.
Where is the storm cloud? Ion storm... What? 31 buildings not working. Where's my power? Wait, hold on. This turns off all of my power? Where is this at? Oh, what is this? What is this? Oh, how convenient that the storm cloud is just on top of my wind turbines. Is there anything I can do to stop this? If I don't have any power for the next 2 sols in 16 hours, that might become an issue. I don't know. What is this? How do I stop this? We need to fire back. Grab the cannons. Why do I not have any guns? We need guns. I need to fire at this thing. This is absurd. We need some cannons. Well, nothing's working. We don't have any power. I don't really know what I'm gonna do here. Guys, my colony is in absolute shambles. We're having sanity breakdowns now. Biorobots, all biorobots have a negative 20 morale boost for the next 20 souls. And we got more robots dying of suffocation because the train's not working. We have no power, so the train's not working. So now all of my colonists are trying to walk across the map. And now they all have negative 20 morale on top of the already negative morale from the Holy Dome scenario we ran into. I mean, we're just in shambles right now. The Ion Storm has another 8 hours. We have no power. Everybody's losing their minds. I'm only at 214 colonists, and it's already starting to fall apart. But I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. I'm going to continue to print these robots until I can't anymore. Literally 4 souls after the last storm went away. 4 souls and it's back. Is this gonna happen every single 4 souls? I'm gonna have more machine or more wind turbines here. Like, we just need something. I guess just build more turbines and then just don't have them all in the same clutter, because if one little formation goes down, we can use like other formations, if that makes sense. I guess I can like separate this from the normal power grid with a power cable, and then, oh my, look at all these people trying to walk. Oh my god, what is going on? I need to like, can I like disable? I'm quarantining that dome. There's no more robots allowed to go to this dome. Like, they just keep killing themselves trying to get to this dome. The only robots allowed in this dome from here on out are the ones that are assembled over there. I am definitely ready for whatever alien thing is going on here to be over with. This is driving me a bit nuts, I'm not gonna lie. It's literally just wiping out my entire buildings. Like, I don't even know what to do at this point. Even my train station over here is knocked out. Surprisingly, though, I don't even know how I have power still. I'm still getting a bunch of power. I guess the only thing it's affecting at the moment is the oxygen, so I guess I could build another oxygen tank here. I don't know. The next wave is going to send out a large number of ion storm clouds, you know, as opposed to the very small amount it was sending before, you know, just wiping out my entire colony. I hate to see what a lot of storms in this game's eyes is, because if it hasn't been a lot so far, I don't know what to expect. I mean, holy cow. I guess I need to do some preparation. I don't know what kind of preparation I could do, but I gotta think of something before these storm clouds come in. Otherwise, I don't know if my colony can make it. This power switch I added here, I thought was gonna do some help. It's definitely doing nothing. I gotta come up with something. What is going on here? Passengers dead. 3 colonists died in space. Oh. Whoops, I never landed my rocket. They've suffocated up there in space. I forgot I had 3 passengers in there. Well, we're gonna ignore that and move on. Well, my curiosity is definitely gone. I now know what a lot of storms is. It's just targeting literally every single thing that is needed to run a dome. I mean, my power is knocked out completely. My oxygen is knocked out completely. Well, this one's not knocked out by the looks of it. It just doesn't have enough power to it. Maybe if I, like, build something there, but I can't even build nothing there because my drone hub doesn't have power, so my drones don't want to work. So I can't even build something even if I wanted to. I'm gonna try something here. My colonists are literally dying. If I delete this power cable... Oh my god, it worked. It worked. That... It worked. My drone hub has power again. I just disconnected every building south of here with that one cable, and it worked. My drone hub has power again. Oh, we might have some luck if it's not too late. They need to build all these wind turbines up there that I have placed, and that will hopefully maybe give some power to the oxygen, but my colonists are steadily dying. I've been trying to figure this out for the last... I don't know how long. This has been way too long. I feel like I've just been, like, watching my colonists die with absolutely nothing that I could possibly do. I mean, they're even killing themselves now. I don't even know if I could say that on YouTube. They are literally killing themselves. Oh my goodness. I survived the storm, but barely. I am down to 150 colonists. I'm pretty sure I've lost about 100 colonists just from that last storm alone. Just from all of them dying and killing themselves from having absolutely no power. That honestly might have been one of the most brutal things I've had to deal with in this game, was that ion storm. Oh my goodness. I really hope it doesn't send another one, because I don't know if I can do that thing again. It's still here. This alien thing is still here, so I'm going to assume it's going to send more my way, but I don't know if I could survive another hit. I'm going to be completely honest. I literally lost 100 colonists in that last storm, and if it does that again, we might lose. All right, it's got some crazy stuff it wants us to do. It wants me to construct a Project Morphous Wonder within 20 souls to successfully complete the mystery. Well, this is the thing it wants me to build, which costs 300 electronics to conduct. I definitely cannot do that. I have 87 electronics at the moment, but after being absolutely obliterated by those ion storms for the past, I don't know, like 20 plus souls, 40 souls, something like that, there's no way I could build this. The only way I mean, if I didn't have the restrictions on my playthrough here with exports and imports, if I could just import the electronics, it probably wouldn't be a big deal, but I can't do that. Why do we have no water at the moment? Well, looks like we got another issue. I gotta figure out why we have no water in our colony. Well, hold on. It just came back. That's so weird. How do I go from having no water to now I have water? Okay. But yeah, I can't build that thing. So I don't know what's going to happen in 20 souls when I do not build that wonder or whatever that thing was, but we're about to find out. We're about to find out, because I cannot build that. I don't foresee myself getting 300 electronics in the next 19 souls, just being honest with you. Okay, this game won't give me a break. I'm literally getting hit by meteors now as well. I'm still trying to recover from those ion storms, and the game's just lobbing meteors at my domes, like as if I don't have enough issues going on right now. My domes are at risk. I have apparently no water and no oxygen, so I gotta figure out what's going on there. But holy cow, I just want to break. Just give me like 5 good souls of just like calm, cool, peaceful gameplay, please. And oh my goodness, I have 9 machine parts left. I just now realized this. 9 machine parts left. Oh man, we gotta figure a way to, what's going on with my machine factory? Is it working? It says we're producing 5.9 per soul. We're not making enough though. They need to hurry up and fix this pipe. Oh! Well, this machine factory's still turned off. I had a bunch of buildings turned off from the ion storm. Well, that's probably why I'm running low on machine parts. Let me turn that one back on. Hopefully that'll fix the issue. Wow, my very first concrete extractor is finally depleted. 142 souls. That thing ran non-stop for 142 souls. That's actually, I'm quite impressed. We have a decent amount of concrete, but I would imagine that's probably going to deplete relatively quickly. We do have that concrete deposit there, so if I need to build one, I'm not too worried about it right now. I need to focus on other things on this colony right now, like trying to rebuild what we lost. That's my main priority. I've been waiting for this tech. Rover printing allows the construction of rovers. I need this badly. I need more transporters, and I also need more commanders. At the moment, I'm constantly moving my single commander to and from the metal factory and the water extractor because I only have one, so I definitely need that. I am super excited to get that one researched. Let's do a... No, can't do that one. Can I steal? Can I steal anything? Yes, let's steal some technology as well. Get that going. I feel stupid. I accidentally landed my rocket in the middle of nowhere, and I'm pretty sure I had passengers on this rocket somewhere. I don't see them now. Oh yeah, okay, there they are. I don't know if they're gonna make it back to the dome. I feel so stupid to land in that rocket. I was looking at something on the ground, and I accidentally landed it in the middle of nowhere. Oh, please make it back to the dome. Please make it back to the dome. Whew, okay. Those guys didn't die, thank goodness. But I still need to figure a way to get that rocket refueled in the middle of nowhere. So I'm going to have to transport some fuel over there. My suffering is not over yet. We have 5 more ion storms coming.
Insufficient resources.
I'm slowly rebuilding from the last time, and it's just going to throw more at me. I probably should never have built like all of my wind turbines just combined in one grouping, but I could have never foreseen aliens coming and destroying our colony. Otherwise, I would have built this completely different. This is insane. This is my only solution to hopefully solve upcoming ion storms, is placing down these power accumulators. It's kind of away from the power grid, so it's not super clumped up with the wind turbines, so maybe I just need to figure a way to connect the power to these things. There we go. I really don't like these things because they're so costly on the polymer, but I feel like we have enough polymer and I don't have to use these after the ion storms end. I can just kind of disable them, so we'll put some over here too. Hopefully just those storing up in time will you know, help the colonies last long enough to outlive or outsurvive the length of the ion storms, which is 2 souls. So I don't know. That's the best thing I can think of. First rover being built here on Mars. I'm getting another transporter, and I'm also going to build a commander, I think. Yeah, I don't need any of those other ones. We can build the commander. It's 10 electronics. I'm trying to think if I want to build it right now. I definitely need the commander. I'm literally just bouncing my current one, the only one I have now, back and forth from 2 different locations, and it's getting quite annoying. The iron storms have not hit yet still. We're still having some renegade problems. They're stealing all of our resources. It is not a fun time out here, ladies and gentlemen. I promise you that. Oh, they're already done with this transporter. Let's put that guy to work. Let's put him up here on the metal extractor. And that's gonna make things a lot nicer. Just that alone. I'm so tired of moving my commander back and forth. Oh no! My covert op failed. That's unfortunate. I think that might be the first time it's ever failed, to be honest with you. My success rate's been pretty high. Look at this thing. I'm literally watching it come in as we speak. Oh no. Oh, it got one of my accumulators, but only one of them. 2 of them are still operational. Oh, man. That was painful to watch it come in like that. That was super painful. This side didn't get hit too bad over here. We're still... Oh, no, my drone hub's out of power again. I need to fix this problem. I gotta focus on this oxygen problem now, because it did wipe out the oxygen for this dome, so the only thing I could do is just build more Moxies over here, and hopefully that fixes it. I do have the metal for it, so it shouldn't be an issue. My drone hub over here still has no power. It's looking absolutely chaotic over here. I guess I just need to start turning off some buildings and hope that that fixes the issue. Oh, there we go. The university. That was all I needed to do, was turn off the university. All of my backup power is also gone already. It's completely depleted. Look at all these errors I have over here. Oh my god. I don't even know where to begin. 20 souls without building that wonder is about to be over. I'm afraid to read this.
As the final seconds of Metatron's ultimatum pass, we're expecting
We
the
failed.
sky to come crashing down on us. But nothing like this happens.
Okay.
The alien thing vanishes as abruptly as it had arrived.
It's gone?
We're left alone and undamaged.
I think it's gone. I just heard it fly away. Oh my god, it's gone. This ion storm literally came in, by the way, an hour before that that challenge ended. So I do have to deal with this ion storm again for the next 2 souls, but the aliens are gone. Thank you. I can deal with 2 more souls. I'm so glad it's gone. I'm using this basic dome prefab I had. I mean, I might as well. It's free resources, and I want to build another, like, factory, the polymer factory and whatnot. And I can't attach it to the barrel dome because there's no more space for any colonists in there. Like, it's just overflowing with people. So I need to build this dome, add a few more apartment buildings, and then we can add some more factories. I think I'm to the point where I can start just mass producing robots again. I have only been slowly doing it since the ion storms or whatnot, since the aliens invaded us. So I haven't been able to, but I got a decent amount of metal now. I think I can do it. I'm also building a farm. I don't really know if this is the right call. I'm like 90% sure that ranches are better than farms, but I figured I'd switch it up a little bit. I do know those require botanists, so that's a bit unfortunate. I also have like 30 renegades in this dome. I decided to isolate every single renegade into this specific dome. 3 towers apparently is not enough for 30 renegades, so I'm going to have to put a 4th one, I guess, which is a little bit ridiculous, I'm not gonna lie, but hopefully 4 towers can control 30 renegades. We'll figure that out. Well, the renegades destroyed my university, even with 4 security stations. Thinking about it now, I probably shouldn't have isolated all of my renegades on the most expensive dome that I have. I probably should have locked them in one of these smaller domes, but yeah, I really didn't think about this, to be honest with you. I gotta figure something out if they keep destroying buildings like this. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to start working on our 2nd mega dome. I have the mega domes unlocked via the research. I'm at 203 colonists, so not as much as I had at one point in time, but I think I could build another one. I just don't know where I'm going to put it. I don't know if I want to put it next to that dome or somewhere else on the map. Probably need to put it somewhere else where there's more resources. It just makes sense to kind of put it next to some more valuable resources rather than clump them together. I've gotten a nice little spot for the 2nd dome being constructed at the moment. I had to flatten this land out to actually make this work, but it looks pretty good now that I've gotten it flattened out. We got 2 water deposits, a comfort vista, and a little metal deposit to the left there, not too far away. I've already got the train station connected to this area as well as the drone hub set up, so just trying to connect some water to it, and then we should be able to start moving people in. Here's a better view of where the new dome is located. Tucked away over here in the corner, but I think it's a nice location. It is quite a journey from the other domes, but the train track should, hopefully, fingers crossed, fix that issue. I'm also contemplating destroying these drone assemblers, but I'm not sure. I mean, it's kind of weird to have them over here when these domes are full of people already. So any drones that get assembled over here, they have to like travel across the map. So I might delete those later. I'm gonna leave those there for now though, until I can get the resources to assemble them over here next to the new dome. I am having a bit of a issue with some water, and I did well, ignore this rocket ship. I accidentally placed another rocket ship in the wrong spot. But yeah, I'm having issues with water. I have the new water deposit hooked up to this dome, but it's saying I don't have enough water, but But then you read the water extractor, it says it's not producing at full capacity due to the lack of demand. It can produce more. So it can produce more water, but then it's telling me that we don't have enough water. As if I wasn't having enough water issues at the moment, my other water depot is about to run out of water, so I'm gonna have to figure that out as well. Oh my goodness. Every single colonist from the other dome is abandoning the dome because the depot just ran out. So they don't have any water and they just all abandoned ship and immediately try to evacuate to the next dome. I'm literally in the process of connecting water to the dome so the other one has water, but they're too impatient. I've already lost 4 people. Oh man, I hope I don't lose any more. I literally am in the process of connecting water. Like, they could have waited at least 5 more seconds and this pipe would have been built and they would have had water again. Oh, jeez. Well, you fix one issue and then another one pops up. I'm trying to fix another metal issue where obviously running low on metal and one of my deposits is actually running low, so I need to build another one. I apparently didn't connect the dome close enough to this metal depot. Well, I did know that, but I should have built it closer. I also had to move my train station. I don't know if you noticed that. My train station was also out of range of the dome. That's why none of my colonists were using the train to get to this dome. So I did fix that. But yeah, that depot is now being built. I did fix the water issue, though. And, well, hold on. It's saying that I don't have enough water now. It's probably just because of the time of the day. I bet probably the farm's going right now, and that's probably what... Maybe I need to add a little bit more water. So there's a few things I've added. First and foremost, I deleted the residential spiral in this dome, and I replaced it with a water spiral to help resolve the water issue, which it gives like a 50% decrease in water consumption in that dome. So that helped out a lot, especially with all the ranches I have in there. You might also notice I did install some shuttle hubs. I'm trying to resolve the issue with the colonists walking from dome to dome and then dying of suffocation. I'm hoping that these shuttles will help transport those colonists and prevent them from doing that. Just giving them more incentive to use the travel methods that I provide them rather than walking. And hopefully I stop losing colonists that way, because every single time I get a few colonists, they end up killing themselves, and it's quite annoying. I am almost up to 300 colonists, though, so that is a bonus. We're slowly getting there. I think I just found the holy grail of buildings that I can add to the colony, the Mole Hole Mine, which allows the production of metals, rare metals, and waste rock straight from the ground. So I don't even need a deposit for this. I mean, this thing is massive. Holy cow. This is kind of like my last hope for this colony, though. I have run out of metal way too many times, and I'm hoping this solves this issue. I have a decent amount of metal right now, but it's been about 3 or 4 times where I've just completely ran out of metal because I use so much of it creating robots, and I can't sustain it. I mean, my deposits are almost completely gone, so unless this gives me enough metal, there's no way I can continue on creating biorobots. This thing does require 300 machine parts to build, though. I don't know if you noticed this, so I'm trying to see. Let's take a look at our machine factories here. I mean, they're completely full. I have 2 machine factories. I guess I could turn on the night shift. That probably is the only thing I can do. I don't want to quite build a 3rd machine factory just yet, so let's just throw on the night shift. This is a good indication of just how close I was to running out of metal. This right there was my last deposit, and it's basically empty already. Once this is gone, I have no source of metal whatsoever. Now, there are some deposits at the bottom of the map, but they're so far away from my domes, and they just deplete so quickly that it really would not have saved the colony. So, fingers crossed. I mean, this thing is still being constructed because I don't have the machine parts yet, but I need this thing to produce metal. Like, if it's not producing enough metal, we're not going to be able to continue on this journey because of how much metal I need to produce these robots. The mine is finally ready to go, and this thing looks beautiful. It's predicted to make 50 metals per soul and 20 rare metals per soul. And it's got a couple of upgrades to it that will allow it to produce even more. But they require a lot more machine parts as well. Like 200, 300 more machine parts just to upgrade this thing. But I have high hopes for this. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of broken. One problem solved, and now I am on to the next one. I need to focus on the water issue. So apparently this biotech tree has the ability to unlock the water vapor, or the moisture vapor machines, and that's what I'm kind of relying on for water at this point, because if my water deposits go empty, I do have some, again, at the southern part of this map, but I'm not going to run pipes all over this map. That's just absolutely ridiculous, and then I have to have RC commanders down there to empty the waste rocks and things and whatnot. So once these water deposits go empty, I'm going to rely on those moisture vapor machines, and I need to unlock that as soon as possible. This is pretty cool. I don't have any need for the university anymore. All of my colonists, specialists that I need are satisfied. Somebody's having a sanity breakdown, though. Max Martian. He wants to destroy the building, the dome. Well, we don't want that. Or we can try calming him down. Max Martian has been saved. Okay. Whew. I was hoping he wasn't going to destroy the dome. That would have not been good. He is stressed out, though. This man is stressed out. Why are you so stressed? Had to wait for the train. The dome feels overcrowded. He's a loner. Okay, well, I mean, there is 166 people in this. I guess I definitely could see that. I mean, there is a lot of people in this dome, for sure. But they'll slowly, hopefully, start to transfer over to the bigger dome, or the other dome anyways, hopefully. But yeah, the university, I can turn that off for now. I don't have any need for that as of right now, but once I start obviously building some more buildings, we're gonna need to turn that thing back on. I'm building some more Hawking's Institutes to get some more research points. I have an insane amount of unemployment people right now. I have 65 unemployed colonists, so I might as well just throw them into like a research lab and try to get some more research points off of that. I mean, I do need research at the moment. I am trying to unlock the moisture vapor. I still don't even have that available to research yet. So that is something I need to worry about. Also, this shutter is not very good at transporting colonists. It kind of just ignores colonists, to be completely honest. It's fantastic at transporting resources, though. I will say that. I mean, this thing is constantly moving resources back and forth, but it has not helped the situation with transporting colonists for some reason. We are absolutely killing it right now. This might be the peak of this colony so far. I have 6 drone assemblers ready to go. I mean, they are currently printing biorobots as we speak. I am just overflowing with metal at the moment. It might not look like it, but every single one of those drone assemblers has stacked up metals in there. I've also noticed a research, where is it at? Somewhere down here. This is another wonder that basically does the same thing as this mine, but it grabs concrete out of the ground, which is not the biggest concern of mine at the moment. I do have a little bit of concrete saved up. I do have some deposits like this one here, so not too big of a worry, but I am also focusing on that because that would be super nice to just kind of get concrete from the Martian ground. It exists. The moisture vapor is finally able to be researched all the way down here at the bottom of this tech tree. Look how far down it is. I don't know why that's such like a late game thing to research. It's kind of ridiculous. I feel like that's more of like an early game item, but oh well, we have that available now, and it should be done pretty quickly. I mean, these Hawking Institutes that I have are just filled with colonists just pumping out research points, so I should have it unlocked fairly quickly. But now that that problem is resolved, or it will be resolved very soon, I think I could start focusing on my third and probably final dome for this challenge. And I'm looking at this Trigon dome. It's still a mega dome, but it's the triangle version. And I think I'm going to go with this one over the Mega Dome. It's not that I can't afford the Mega Dome. I can still easily afford it. I have plenty of resources, but I mean, look at this Mega Dome. I have so much space available in this dome that I don't even know what to do with it. So does my other one as well. So the Trigon one is a little bit smaller, and I think it's still going to be plenty big. I just have too much space. They're like, these domes are so big that they're kind of just like awkward. Like, I don't even know what to do with all this space. I don't need it. I don't need all this space. Anything else, it's just going to be too crammed with colonists. I can't even believe I'm about to do this, but I'm going to upgrade the mine here. 200 machine parts is what it costs, but it's going to give me a plus 50% production. I mean, that's basically every single machine part that... I mean, look at these... Oh my... Those shutters are going to work. I tell you what, those things are fantastic at transporting resources. Look at them. I have enough, just enough, but I think it's well worth it. I think it is safe to say at this point of the stage of this playthrough that I'm good. I mean, there's nothing I think that could happen at this point that can stop me from being successful. I have so many resources and everything is just going so smoothly. I mean, that alien situation definitely caused me to question this whole challenge, and I definitely almost failed quite a few times, but somehow I pulled it through every single challenge. So I'm thinking we're pretty good at this point. We're just literally producing robots with ease at this point. There's nothing that can stop us anymore. I don't know what can, but who knows? Maybe the game will throw something crazy at me. I'm not waiting anymore. We're building the third dome. It is confirmed. I'm going to put it right there. That's a good spot for it. I mean, I got so much resources. That little corner is sticking out of the vicinity of the drone hub, but I think it should be fine. It should still be able to access any building over there. Look at these shutters, dude. They are just coming in. Oh my goodness. These things are awesome. These things are absolutely awesome. I wish I would have had these sooner. But yeah, I don't think there's anything stopping us from building this dome. It should be done here relatively soon. I do need to get me some more drones, though. Like, I got so much going on in this area. This drone hub's getting kind of overworked, I'm not going to lie. I'm also almost at 400 colonists. We're at 371 right now. I do have 55 unemployed colonists, so I'm thinking about just maybe throwing in some machine factories and maybe another electronic factory. Surprisingly, I still have only had one electronic factory this entire time, so that's the second one that I'll be building right there. I'm just trying to kind of fill the unemployment rate or lower it so every single colonist has something to do. So hopefully that will fix that situation. The dome is completed. I do need to connect some oxygen and some water to this thing, though. I am going to add the moisture vapors to this. I do have it connected, the dome, to water already, but one of my deposits, actually I think two of them are about to deplete, so I need to start adding these before that happens. Like last time the water went out and everybody escaped the dome at the exact same time and killed themselves. I need to avoid that, so if I have these ready to go, I think we'll be okay. Right on cue. The water extractor's done for. I might as well destroy that. And then, yeah, literally just, I mean, that was perfect timing. I probably shouldn't have destroyed that, actually. I need to reconnect this pipe now. Oh, shoot, I don't have any metal over here. Well, let me get this fixed before people start panicking. Just filling the dome up with some buildings. I really don't have anything useful to put in here other than just comfort things. That's the first casino I'm going to be adding, so hopefully they like that. Also, this mine is amazing. I've only upgraded it one time, but this thing produces so much so quickly that the little drones I have can't even keep up with it. It just overflows with resources, so I have to send my transporters to help empty it out because the smaller drones just can't do it fast enough, so... I also have this thing. The excavator is, oh my goodness, this thing's even bigger than the mine. Holy cow, where do I put this thing? This is for concrete. which I am running low. I only have 461 concrete left, so this also came at it like a perfect time. I'm telling you, everything is like perfectly lining up. I'm gonna put it right there. We need to connect it to a power grid. Well, hold on. Why is it not letting me connect this cable? I guess that's as close as I can get to it, maybe? I don't know. This thing costs another 200 machine parts. Luckily, we're flying with resources. I mean, look at these, the metals and the rare metals. I'm gonna add one for the concrete too in preparation for when that thing's done, because I know it's gonna spit out an insane amount of concrete. I might as well just honestly build one of these for every single resource. Look at this research. Water consumption in domes is 50% less. You know, that would have been super helpful earlier in this challenge. I don't think there's anything else outside. I mean, there is still quite a few mystery research things, but I'm looking at what I have unlocked now. There's really nothing else even worth like actually unlocking, but I'm just gonna throw in some stuff and just see what happens, see what we unlock with it. The excavator is done. Oh, I actually just got a Steam challenge achievement for building this. It's saying we're not connected to the power though. This thing also has some crazy upgrades to it as well. Why do we not have any power to this thing? Like, where do maybe I connect it to the back end here? No, it won't even let me connect it there. Right here? Somewhere? Oh, okay, right there. That makes sense. All right, that thing's gonna be sweet. I can't wait to see this thing in action. I'm about to hit a big milestone for this challenge. 500 colonists, all bio-robots, by the way. Not a single human to help us out. And we get some fireworks as well. The game knows that is quite the achievement. And I am still printing out more to come. Let me see what we got for that. We got Soul 268. We reached 500 colonists. That is almost 200 souls since we got 100. I also got a pretty sweet research going on, but I'll talk about that here in a little bit. It's almost done, and then I'll show you what that is. But let me take you around the colony. I feel like I haven't shown you guys like the full colony yet. So obviously this is the new edition. This is the gold. The bread maker over here is just, it's going great over here. We got these two massive domes. I added some more buildings, some more ranches. This thing's packed with ranches just to make sure we don't run out of food, because I was running low on food. I only have 350. So I just kind of panicked and threw a bunch of ranches down so we don't run out of food, because I have an insane amount of colonists. They are eating like crazy. I also have an insane amount of unemployed colonists. I don't have anything for them to do, and that's just how it is. This is the original dome, Mega Dome anyways, and the Renegades honestly have slowed down in this. It says we still have the same amount of Renegades. Obviously, they don't die, but, or no, we only have 26. I lied, so we did lose a few. But the 5 security stations are holding it down for us over there. And then this is the start of the colony, which I have an insane amount of polymer over here. We got a decent amount of machine parts, which we need some more metal over here so that one can keep producing machine parts. And then, yeah, I don't really ever check on these. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I almost forget this part of the colony exists. I'm pretty much just glued to this spot right here. I mean, this is where everything's being made now. My research is completed now. Biorobotics Workshop. I have no idea what this thing does. It sounds like it makes biorobots. But again, that doesn't make any sense. Workers receive comfort and morale boost and count towards the machine workshop achievement. I don't know. I have no idea, but I mean, it seems fitting. A biorobotics workshop. I have to build this thing. There's no question about it. If it makes biorobots, that's super weird though, because that's kind of the whole point of the assembler. It makes it sound like it does. Hold on, let me increase the priority of this so this thing gets built faster. There it is, the biorobotics workshop, built in the flesh. It just says building performance, workers in the workshop, 0%. I don't know what any of that means. I still don't know what this thing does, but it looks absolutely amazing, honestly. Look at that. That is a nice looking building. This is actually probably one of my favorite buildings. I still don't know what it does, though. I have absolutely no idea. It's very fitting for the challenge, though. Very fitting. Oh, we can look inside, too. Look at that. It's got like little robot arms and things on the tables in there. Okay, well, I don't know what this thing does. I guess I'll just kind of like keep an eye on it and see what exactly it does, but honestly, I have absolutely no idea. Maybe I'll read up on it. Let me go read and see what it does. So apparently this building does nothing but provide comfort and happiness to people who actually work inside of it. So basically it's just like a gap filler for all of your unemployed people to give them something useful to do. So that's pretty cool, but I think the colony in the no human challenge is going to come to an end here, ladies and gentlemen. There's really not much more I can do. At this point, I'm literally just staring at the screen waiting for the drone assembler to print more drones, which it's just not exciting. There's not much more I can provide you guys with content-wise. But if you guys enjoyed this, let me know. If you want to see this colony even get to 1,000 colonists or even more, let me know. Leave a like down below, comment in the section, the comment section below, and let me know if you guys want to see that. I'll be glad to continue if that's something you guys want, but I just don't see it being very entertaining at this point. I did what I came here to do, and I think I succeeded. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one.